Make sure you put on your headphones and go in the other room. The one who controls the money is not going to want to listen to this one. I have another epic EDC for you. I did one a month or two before and I focused on mostly carbon fiber, and that was a very popular video. This time around we're going to focus on titanium. So let's take a look at what I've been carrying lately. So let's go ahead and get the handgun out of the way first. This is the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm single stack, so it works really nicely with an outside the waistband holster, which is what I've been carrying it with a coat or a jacket or a sweatshirt on over it. Works really well in the wintertime. I'll probably go back to inside the waistband once the temperature warms back up, but I'm still carrying the same 9mm. I shoot it fairly often and I like it a lot. We'll get some of the other non-titanium pieces out of the way. These are the Oakley two-face sunglasses. Love these sunglasses. They have the prism lenses in them. So again, not very budget friendly, but something that's going to last a long time. I'm really hard on my sunglasses. You know, I wear them all the time in my videos out in the woods. I'm constantly getting branches and things just scratching on them, and they're holding up really, really well. There's no scratches yet in the lenses. The frames are very durable. I've dropped them several times. So these are holding up really nicely. The Oakley two-face with the prism lenses. Still wearing the Phoenix 3 from Garmin. I absolutely love this watch. It takes quite a beating. There's no scratches whatsoever on the sapphire face. Now there is a bunch of scuff marks around the bezel, but again, no scratches on that face. My Sunto Core that I wore for about 2 years had tons of scratches on it, but with that sapphire face on it, this one just refuses to get scratched. I changed the watch face on it a little bit. Not sure if I had that in my last EDC update. You can download different watch faces for it. Now they do have a Phoenix 5 coming out, which is, I believe the screen is just a little bit lighter. I saw it at SHOT Show. Wasn't impressed enough to upgrade from the Phoenix 3, but I love this watch. I do track my hikes and upload those into the Garmin Connect, so I can go back and see the mileage that I've done, see calories that I burned, steps, and other things like that. Love the watch, very durable and well worth the money if you want a nice activity tracker with GPS in it. Phoenix 3 is a great option. So what we have left is the titanium pieces. I love titanium. As I said, I did carbon fiber before. I love doing these themed EDCs, and you guys seem to like them as well. Maybe we'll do a copper one next time around. Leave me some comments on what you think about that. But I don't know if you remember, in my last video, I had a new belt from Carbon Tactics. It was the Badger strap, had a magnetic belt. It was basically like a rigger's belt with a magnetic attachment instead of the Cobra buckle. Worked really, really well. I still wear it. I actually have it on right now because I'm showing you this belt. This belt is their titanium version. It's just got a titanium clip on it, or belt buckle here that's been milled out of titanium and then stamped to give it that little curve. It does not slip. It's made out of the same very, very high quality webbing. They have videos on their website of towing another car with this. So very, very nice belt. And of course I had to get the titanium buckle. Next up is another Keybar. This is actually a cratered titanium Keybar with a pocket clip on it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Last video I had a carbon fiber one. Didn't want to give up the Keybar, so I got a cratered titanium one. They also make a scalloped titanium one, which is pretty sick as well. Love the Keybar. I just clip my keys onto this end. I have a big, a big key for the Jeep, so I just clip that onto this end. I also have a titanium peanut lighter and a titanium pill fob that I clip on here, but I just wanted to show you the Keybar. These are so nice. They don't rattle. You can put all sorts of different tools in them. They make knife blades for them now. So, just the possibilities are endless. I'll probably do a standalone video on Keybar itself, but continuing with the Keybar, just switched it over to a titanium model and loving that. For my light, I'm using the titanium Mi7 or Mi7 from Claris. Love this little light. I like the little black one I had. You'd love the titanium even more. This will go up to 700 lumens with a 14500 battery in it, but very, very nice little light. Very easy to operate. You just simply press the side switch to turn it on. If you have it locked, you do have to press it a couple times, and then it'll flash a couple times and unlock it, but very easy to operate. High, low, and then if you go from off and hold it down, you get your, I think it's like a 1 lumen moonlight mode. I always do be sure with this light to hold it down until it flashes a couple times. That will lock it. Sort of a pain in the butt compared to tail switch lights you know, that you don't necessarily have to lock. But I find with this one, if I don't lock it, it will activate in my pocket. But I've loved carrying it. I love the looks of it. The titanium on it is just sick. So obviously I had to include it in this EDC update. All right, so I also updated my wallet. Now, as you've seen, there's a bunch of different front pocket wallets coming out. I think there was one in the Battle Box, but it was like humongous and just not practical for me. I'm a person that likes to have very minimal gear and very slim gear, and this is definitely a very slim wallet. You basically just have two tiny plates of titanium on either side. It is RFID, so it will block, and then you can either get it with this cash strap on the back, or you can get it with a money clip as well. This is the burnt titanium. It also comes in a total gray titanium, but you can see the little notch here. Very easy to use. You simply just push your cards out, and then you can fan them out. You can grab the card that you want, you know, and go ahead and pull that out, use it, and then when you want to stick it back in, you simply just stick it back in there and close them back up. They stay in there really, really nicely. It does have replaceable screws, and you can even replace the webbing here. The webbing is very cool as well. It obviously will hold your cash, but on the back side of it, it's actually got these little grips, these little grippy things. So my money does not slide out at all. It's stayed in there. I've been using this wallet for about a month now, and it's just very, very minimal. It carries exactly what I want to carry. Stays in the front pocket. Very, very lightweight. Very cool wallet for sure. Next, I have one of my cutting tools. This is the Leatherman Charge Titanium. Very, very sweet multi-tool. Titanium handles on it, and then it's also got on the inside, it's also got the S30V blade, so a little bit nicer blade there than you get on the standard models. It has a knife blade, it has the file, which comes in really handy. Then on the other side, instead of a serrated blade, I guess it actually does have a serrated blade, but it's also got a little belt cutter there. So those of you that hate a serrated blade, at least you get a little bit of an extra option there. And then also on this other side here, you get the saw. So welcome addition. Pretty much just an upgrade to the Wave, very similar to the Wave, but of course you get those titanium handles and you get that better blade. It's got the needle nose pliers on it. I'd rather have the regular pliers on it, but you know, I'm not complaining. It's got the wire cutters. On the inside, you've got the bottle opener in there, and you've got the interchangeable bits. I believe it did come with the bit kit. And on the other side, you have scissors, you have a flat blade, and then you have a tiny little sunglass screwdriver. You can put the pocket clip or the lanyard clip in this one as well. It does also have the hidden lanyard in there. You can find it and then you can pull it out and it actually just pops out. I believe the new Wave has that as well. But the awesome thing is I got this sheath from Ray Gear, R-A-E Gear. He made me this for the Charge. He actually makes them for pretty much all the Leatherman models. So you can check that out with the link below. But very cool sheath that just slides in, clicks in, and then you've got just an 1.5-inch belt clip on the back. Very similar to what Topps puts on their knives. Pretty much the same clip. He also, I believe, will do 2.5-inch clips if you want that. But this just fits like my the webbing on this belt, for example. It just fits it so that it hugs around the other side and does not come loose. I've been wearing this in the woods. It's so nice to be able to just clip a multi-tool onto your belt. I prefer that than wearing it down in my pocket where my other EDC gear is. But very, very cool sheath. We're going to look at this a little bit closer as well when I do my review of the Leatherman Charge. He also sent me a few magazine holders for 9mm Glock, for my Glock, that are pretty much the same thing. You just slide your magazines in there and it holds them. Belt clip on the back. So very, very cool stuff. I believe Chris Tanner just picked one of these up from Ray Gear. So very, very cool way to carry your Leatherman tools. Then finally we have the knife that I've been carrying. This one came from Going Gear. Again, links will be down in the description. All titanium handles, 3.25-inch blade. Just look at how sweet that blade is. Awesome, awesome. It is a frame lock, so you got no liners in there at all. Pocket clip is switchable back and forth. Probably do a standalone review on this eventually, but it's a Todd Rexford design and just a sick looking knife. It's got sort of a stone washed finish on the titanium there. It's got ball bearings, so it's just buttery smooth when you go to open this knife. I mean, it's just so smooth. Opening up those ball bearings make a huge difference in the way that a knife opens and closes. It's got a great detent that you hit there and it locks it shut. Pocket or lanyard hole in the back, but just a stunning knife. Probably one of my favorite folding knives in my collection. I do wish the pocket clip was a little bit more deep carry, but other than that, awesome knife, and of course, titanium. So for my cell phone lately, I've been using the Mi Note 2. Now this isn't the Redmi Note, this is the Mi Note 2. Up and coming Chinese company, and we looked at the Mi 5 from them as well. Very, very fast, very, very powerful, good, great battery life, exceptional camera. You know, these things beat an iPhone all day long. The Samsung Note 7, I believe it was, whichever one had the battery problem, this is about the same as that as far as specs go. Same processor, but it's just lightning fast. It's way faster than my iPhone 6s Plus is. You know, Android, runs the latest Android, so very, very nice phone. I've enjoyed using this. So what do you guys think? Pretty sick setup with the titanium. As I said, I love doing these sort of themed EDC updates, and I'm going to continue to do them. Let me know what you think I should do next. I'm going to put links to all this stuff in the description below. Some very, very quality stuff from some quality makers. Again, you got the Leatherman Charge with the Ray Gear sheath. I'll put a link to that sheath system on there. Very affordable prices on those if you want to pick one up for your Leatherman. ZT0808 going gear, I'll put a link to that. Keybar, of course, they come straight from Keybars. The Ridge wallet, I will put a link to them below. Claris, you can get a great deal on these from GearBest. I'll put a link below to that. Of course, my Phoenix came from GearBest as well. Carbon Tactics makes some great belts. Make sure you check this one out, and also check out the Badger strap. I'll also leave a link to my previous video right there in the corner so you guys can check that out. Probably going to switch over. You know, I've been switching back and forth between my Glock, but I don't have a nice Glock holster yet. So I'm deciding whether I want to go outside or inside for summer carry. So I'll probably have that in my next EDC update. And of course the Oakley sunglasses, which I'll have probably in the next few updates. I don't tend to change sunglasses that often. I spend the money up front and get a decent pair. So links to everything will be in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you share it to your friends and family on your social media. Leave me that comment below. And as always, click subscribe for more videos.